2 times k means 2 times k is
Murad Sultan Ezouidi. I already
5%.
recorded this
this
online,
one
but
equal 10%.
the connection was very weak. That's
Equal
why it
10%.
was disconnected. Okay,
Okay.
but
This one in fact
I will
is
go
equal
back to the revision. Okay.
10%.
Then
Hello, brother. How are you? Very good. Thank you.
I will
And this
close
one,
this one.
5% multiplied by 7 will be equal to 35%.
I will erase this.
35%. K is 5%, which is equal to 5%.
Is
So,
it in
now,
YouTube or this one?
okay.
Yes. This one.
Now, you cannot say continue. Second question, the question is about
Okay.
finding a third loop.
I will close this. So normal learners, we continue. So yes, it works. Okay. Now I'm going back to the revision for the final exam, unit 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Yes, see, this is the question. This is the real part. Okay, OBS connection. Okay, I know this is connected. Okay, connection successful. Okay, I wish that it works in YouTube. I have problems in connection. Connection is too bad. By the modulus of the complex number z, the real part squared 2 squared is 4. Then the imaginary part, let's say 2 root of 3 all squared is 12. The modulus, I need to find the argument of z equal theta. Why theta? Because the complex number is plotted or located in the first quadrant of the Agrand diagram. So theta or argument of z is equal to what? Modulus of root of 3, which is pi over 3. If you want to convert this angle that is written in radians to degree, just make pi over 3 multiply by 180 degree over pi, which is 60 degree. Therefore, I just now plotted my complex number on the real part of z, and the vertical axis denotes the imaginary part of z, and this point let's say denotes what the complex number z. Okay, this is 2 and this is 2 root of 3. So to find theta here, or the argument of z, that should be measured from the real axis to the terminal side like that, so which is in fact pi over 3. Therefore, just substitution here, so z is equal 4 multiply cosine pi over 3 plus I sine pi over 3. This one is called polar form, and the rest for pi extension pi over okay, yes, now yes, okay, so pi over 3 multiplied by I is this Malone is called exponential form. I already explained this, and the lecture was last for 1 hour, but there was a problem in connection. Okay, the Wi-Fi was very weak, that's why it was disconnected. Okay, so in general, this is how can we find the polar form of a complex number, or the exponential form of an exponent of a complex number. Okay, now we move to the second part, small b. We told that learners, if we suppose that z square is written as 4 minus 3i, the question is find the square root of z square, which is 4 minus 3i. Write z in terms of x and y, means you are going, after finishing, you should write z as x plus iy. Okay, therefore I will write from the beginning, z square is 4 minus 3i. I will tell that let z equal x plus iy. You see, this is z square. You should also square this number, this complex number. Z square equal x plus I all squared. I will use the formula. It will be x square plus 2ixy minus y square. Why? Because I square is minus 1, so that's why it will be minus y square. This is equivalent to x square minus y square equal 4. I will equate, let's say, x square minus y square with its real part in the first left hand side. and 2xy equal -3. So you can, let's say, make x as a subject or y as a subject. If x is written as a subject, it will be -3 over 2y, or y equal -3 over 2x. Replace now, learners, y equal 9 over 4x squared, because y square is -3 square is 9, 2 square is 4, x square is x square. So you should, let's say, replace this in this equation. You see this equation? Yes, okay. You should replace this in equation that denotes or represents the real part. X square minus y square equal 4. Therefore, to ignore this 4x square, just multiply both sides by 4x square. It will be what, learners? It will be 4x to the power 4 minus minus 9, then equal 4 multiplied by 4 is 16, 16x squared, then 16x squared should be written on the left hand side or transferred. So the new equation that I will get here, it will be 4x to the power 4 minus 16x squared minus 9. Now you see this one, x to the power 4 means x to the power 2, all raised to the power 2. So therefore I will suppose that v, small v, equal x squared. Okay, this equation is as that exactly. There is no difference between this and that, because we suppose x to the power 4 is v square, or v is x square. Then I will just equate this with a equal 4, b is -16, and c is -9. Then I will use the discriminant, b square minus 4ac. This is substitution for a, b, and c. I found 400 means 20 multiplied by 20, or the square of 20. So root of delta is 20. So therefore v equal, in fact, x square, which is equal minus b plus negative root of delta divided by 2a. I'll just substitution. Minus 16 is positive 16, plus negative root of 400 is 20, divided by 2 times, say, 2 multiplied by 4 is 8. Then I can cancel, let's say, the common factors. How many 4s in 8? 2. How many 4s in 16? 4. How many 4s in 25? Therefore x square should be equal to 4 plus 5 is 9, divided by 2, or 4 minus 5, which is -1, divided by 2. This one is rejected. Why? Simply because x is real. Okay, the next part, my learners, I will just now go back to x. Now is x squared 9 over 2 means x is plus -3 over root of 2. Then go back to your to the subject y, to as x is given, so it will be -1 over root of 2. Okay, just substitution here. 1x equal 3 over root of 2, y is -1 over root of 2, or y equal 1 over root of 2 if x is -3 over root of 2. Therefore you can write your complex number z as 3 over root of 2 minus 1 root of 2i. This is the first complex number, and the second one is -3 over root of 2 plus 1 over root of 2i. If you want to just checking, square this complex number or square this one, you will get, let's say, 4 minus 3i. You can see 3 squared is 9, root 2 all squared is 2, then -2 times this one multiplied by that. Okay, you can see root 2 multiplied by root 2 is 2, and up is 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1, it remains only 3 multiplied by 1, which is 3. Then 9 minus 1 is 8, divided by 2 is 4. Therefore I really find the two complex number when z square is equal to 4 minus 3. I thank you for listening. Sorry for this lecture, because I already recorded it, but it was a problem in Wi-Fi connection. Okay, so next time I will try to figure first the Wi-Fi connection, and I will start. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. Thank you. I will stop this. Stop streaming, Mr. Murad. Okay, you will not be able to reconnect. Your stream will stop.